Have you ever felt like there are just not enough hours in the day? Like you're constantly juggling between meetings, study sessions, content creation, or just trying to stay on top of life itself? Trust me, I've been there too. But what if I told you there's a tool that's about to turn all of that on its head? Yeah, we're talking about Google's latest innovation, NotebookLM. Now let's break this down because NotebookLM isn't just another app that promises to help you organize your notes. No, it's so much more. We're talking about an AI-driven powerhouse here. It's designed to manage and summarize multimedia content, and honestly, if you're a student, content creator, or professional who deals with loads of information every day, this tool could seriously change the game for you. And if you're sitting there thinking, oh great, another thing I have to learn, stick with me. I promise this is the kind of tool that, once you see how it works, you'll wonder how you lived without it. The game changer, NotebookLM. Okay, so let's get into it. What makes NotebookLM such a game changer? The core of this tool is built on Google's Gemini 1.5 language model, which is designed to transcribe and summarize multimedia content like videos, podcasts, and audio recordings. You can upload YouTube URLs, audio files, or even lectures, and within moments, the AI will give you a clean, concise summary. That's right. You know how you spend hours watching a long video or listening to a podcast just to get a few key points? NotebookLM takes care of that. You just upload the content, and it works its magic. It's like having a super efficient assistant who never gets tired or misses a thing, powering up with the Gemini 1.5 model. The backbone of NotebookLM, as I mentioned, is Google's Gemini 1.5 model, which takes the AI capabilities to a whole new level. This model isn't just about summarizing text, it's designed to handle context like never before. So when it's transcribing that lecture or that video, it's not just jotting down words, it's picking up on context, themes, and even the little details that might get lost when you're trying to summarize manually. And the best part, it's super accurate. The Gemini 1.5 model has seriously improved the accuracy of these transcriptions, so you don't have to worry about errors creeping in and messing up your flow. Students, this one's for you. Now, let's talk about something a lot of us can relate to: education. If you've ever been a student or are currently one, you know how chaotic things can get when you're trying to keep up with fast-paced lectures. Sometimes it feels like the professor is speaking in hyperspeed, and you're just there trying to scribble down notes as quickly as possible. But what if you didn't have to worry about that anymore? What if you could focus on actually listening to and understanding the material, knowing that NotebookLM has your back? You could just record the lecture, upload it to NotebookLM, and boom, you've got a neat summary with all the key points and theories. No more missing critical information, no more half-baked notes that make no sense later. And let's be honest, if this tool had been around when I was in school, I would have been the first in line to use it. How it helps in the media world. We all know that speed is essential when it comes to producing timely articles or reports. Journalists are constantly attending press conferences, conducting interviews, and gathering information. The old way of doing things? You'd have to sit through hours of interviews, transcribe everything manually, and then try to make sense of it all before writing your piece. That's just time-consuming, not to mention tedious. But with NotebookLM, you can record those interviews or press conferences, upload them, and get an instant summary. That means less time spent on transcription and more time focusing on what really matters, crafting those stories and getting the facts straight. And here's where it gets even cooler. It doesn't matter if you prefer to read, listen, or watch. NotebookLM's output capabilities are versatile. You can get your summaries in text, audio, or even video form, depending on what works best for you. It's all about making life easier, right? Global reach and accessibility. One of the most impressive things about NotebookLM is how Google is rolling it out globally. It's already available in over 200 countries, which is a pretty big deal. We're talking about accessibility on a global scale. Students, professionals, and creators from all over the world can now use this tool to streamline their work and save time. Whether you're in the US, Europe, Asia, or somewhere in between, this tool is at your fingertips. Pricing. What's it going to cost you? Alright, let's talk pricing because that's always a big question. Right now, Google hasn't officially released the pricing details for NotebookLM, but if we look at similar tools on the market, think Otter.ai or Descript, they usually have free versions and then premium features that cost around $20 a month. So it's fair to assume that Google will probably follow a similar structure. There will likely be a free version with basic features, and then a paid version with all the bells and whistles for those of us who want to get the most out of it. Ethics and data privacy, because it's important. Of course, with all this AI magic comes the important issue of ethics, especially when it comes to data privacy. Google has made strides in ensuring that user data is protected, but as we all become more aware of our digital footprints, it's important to stay informed about how our data is being used. I mean, we've all been there, signing up for a new app and just clicking agree on the terms and conditions without a second thought. But as these tools become more integrated into our lives, it's a good idea to understand what data is being collected and how it's being used. So that's the lowdown on NotebookLM, Google's latest AI-powered game changer. Whether you're a student, a journalist, or just someone who deals with a lot of information daily, this tool has the potential to save you time, improve your workflow, and make life a whole lot easier. But enough about me. What do you think? Could NotebookLM fit into your daily routine? Are there specific tasks where you struggle with organization and could use an AI-powered boost? Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear how you think this could change the way you work. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you found this video informative. See you next time.